got to tell them that. And you've got to point it out because it's on the show. Yeah. Mr. Netto, 40 years of play. Same. Thank you.
Test, test. Good evening and welcome to our spring jazz concert. My name is Allison Kukkonen. I'm the instructional supervisor here at Brewer Community School. And tonight you are in for a treat. You're going to see two outstanding groups play. You're going to see the BCS Jazz Band under the direction of Mrs. Linissa Netto, and you'll also see the BHS Jazz Ensemble under the direction of Mr. Brady Harris. A few housekeeping items. We would like you to know that bathrooms are located in the lobby and fire exits are on the sides and back of the auditorium. There is no food or drink other than bottled water allowed in the Performing Arts Center. Videotaping and flash photography is not allowed, and would ask that you silence all electronic devices. Finally, out of respect to our performers, we ask you stay seated during the performances. If you do need to exit, please do so quietly. I'd like to take a moment and start the evening by thanking people that made this night possible. First of all, can you join me in thanking our volunteers and also the parents of the Brewer Music Association? And of course, we need to commend the effort of our student musicians as well as our band directors. And finally, I'm honored to introduce for you our first group tonight. They also happen to be the District 2 State Jazz Band champions.
welcome. Did you notice there were no music stands in front of those two outstanding soloists? Those were two of our 8th graders, Matthew Musso on trombone and Zoe Vidham on tenor sax. We'd now like to play for you our ballad, and it's titled My Funny Valentine. It's a show tune from the 1937 Rodgers and Hart musical Babes in Arms. It became a popular jazz standard, appearing on over 1,300 albums by over 600 artists. It features our statewide Outstanding Musicianship Award winner, 7th grade Hannah Sabag on trumpet and flugelhorn. Let's give her a hand. And our great lead alto, 7th grader Brenna Wright, will also do a solo. around switching between instruments. Our electric bass player went over to play piano on that chart, and our lead tenor went up back and played the upright bass. So they're very multi-talented students in this group. We're going to take you back to the 80s now. And this is 80s rock band Toto's signature song, Africa. And it hit #1 in 1982. And we have several soloists on this piece. 7th grader Claire Wormuth on bass, Matt Musso on trombone, 7th grader Tyler Kekkonen on trombone, 6th grader Michael Desjardins on guitar, and 7th grader Nolan Winslow on drums. Here's Africa. some of those students' very first time soloing. They're so brave. Let's give them another hand. Angel, or Angel as we like to call it, is from jazz guitarist Wes Montgomery's album, A Day in the Life. We will have two 8th grade soloists, Zoe Vidham on tenor sax and Danny Zeringer over on the piano. Some of these students have been waiting months to get these certificates. These are from the district and state jazz festivals where they were awarded a 1 rating, which is the best rating, and that means that they received an outstanding musicianship certificate. I'd like the following people to come down. Matt Musso. Zoe Vidham. Hannah Sabag. Brenna Wright. Adrian Fitz. We also need to take a few moments and recognize our outgoing 8th graders. And these are the seniors of my band. I've had them for 4 years. And they have been the core of this jazz band and the concert band ever since they were in 5th grade. They've always been really an outstanding group and gone above and beyond. And although we have really amazing 6th and 7th graders, they're going to leave a big hole in this band, and we've got some very talented 5th graders coming in next year to hopefully step up and take some of their places. I'd like to call each of the 8th graders down. I know it's crowded up here. Maybe we could kind of line up across the stage over there after I give you your award. I'm so glad they didn't get tangled up. First, if I can see it here, is John Bazile. Hannah Nielsen. Matthew Musso. To get these in the right light here, Sydney Blaine. Ian Reed. Can't see it. Oh, Danny Zeringer. And Zoe Vinham. There is some talent on this stage right now. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Thanks, guys. You can go sit down, and the trumpet players can come down front for our last tune.
It's been a very exciting year for, I'm sure, all of us, and with getting through all of our grades and moving on from 8th grade to high school, it's been very fun being a part of the jazz band. And not just behalf on me, but on behalf of everybody here, we all would like to appreciate Miss Nell and all the things that she's ever done for us.
Oh, I need to look. There, now it's in my height again. That is lovely. Thank you so much, everybody. Wow, that's beautiful. I'd like to invite you to another performance a little later next week. It's on June 1st, where it'll be the last concert in the series of our spring concerts in the music department. It's grades 6 through 8 instrumental. And this band gets one more round of recognition on June 7th. They'll be recognized at the City Council meeting, and they'll need to wear their jazz shirts and arrive at City Hall at 5:45 on June 7th for that. I know that Mrs. Kekkonen thanked a lot of people at the beginning, but I'd like to add my thanks as well. I'd like to thank Brady Harris and Jordan Cross. Let's give them a hand. Our excellent PAC volunteers. The Brewer Music Association for all that they do. And I'm sure you've probably seen these guys wearing their Jazz Championship sweatshirts. Some of them I don't think ever take them off. And the Brewer Music Association was so kind as to provide those for us. Thank you. So say thank you, everybody. And I encourage everybody to try to get involved with the Music Association. It doesn't take too much of your time. I know everybody's busy, but you can make a big difference. We have one more piece. I can't believe it's gone by so fast. We'll end our part of the program with our last chart that we did at the State Jazz Festival. It's called Flight of the Foo Birds. We have 2 7th grade soloists. You haven't heard yet from Adrian Fitz on trumpet, and you'll hear again from Brenna Wright on alto sax. And I'm really excited to hear all my former students playing in the Brewer High School band. It'll take just a couple minutes for us to reset the stage. Thank you for coming, and thank you for your support.
Thank you very much. Good evening and welcome to the 2016 Spring Jazz Concert. How about another big round of applause for this outstanding Brewer Community School Jazz Band. Great job, guys. Our opening selection was Brass Machine, written by Mark Taylor, one I played in high school a couple of years ago, and had several soloists, but how about a big hand for Mr. Peter Hilliard. We also heard some trumpet soloing from Mr. John Donnelly. He's somewhere. He's gone out for dinner. Also, Christopher Harris on trumpet. Cam Billings on tenor saxophone. Sarah Desjardins trying to get over the entire band on trombone. You will hear from her again soon. And Mr. Aaron Bollier on alto. Our next selection is it's number 3 in your program. We're going to actually do it second. This is called Hit the Bricks, written by Gordon Goodwin. And this is going to feature, I believe, just Ms. Sierra Desjardins on trombone. And we're going to move the mic. No, you're going to come out over here. All right, perfect. We have a plan. I'm getting some hum up here. You don't have the overheads in the mains, do you? The overheads are in the mains? Okay, good. Because I'm getting some low feedback. Okay, cool. Guitar? Ah, okay, lost my train of thought. Okay, so right now we're going to take you back to the early 1970s with a piece by the Chicago Transit Authority. And this is one, it's a Studio Lab series piece. And if you were growing up in the 70s, you may have played this one. So for the Hal Leonard, matter of fact, I think Mr. Peter Hilliard probably remembers playing this in high school. So from the Studio Lab Band series, this is Saturday in the Park. And right now, I believe we have a soft side of the band coming up. For many of the students here, this is their last performance for the seniors. I'd like to take just a quick moment to recognize our seniors. On the bass trombone, Mr. Gavin Duff. Filling in for a senior who could not be here tonight for a prior obligation. Ale Fitzgerald cannot be with us. Filling in for her tonight is Mr. Senior 5th year freshman, University of Maine, Mason Duplessis. Thank you for joining us. Once again on the drum set, Mr. Peter Hilliard. And last but not least, I get to finally be in the shoes that many of the parents have to go through every year when they have their child who's a senior going away. And this year it's my turn, and Christopher Harris on trumpet. So right now we're going to feature him on a beautiful ballad, and this is I Remember Clifford. Thank you. Before we do our next selection, this young man over here in the dark, Rachel, who's doing lights for me, would you type in, make sure your command line's clear, and type in 24 enter, actually 24 at full enter for me, please. Let me get a little light up. I want to see you. Rachel's now panicking. She's like, How you doing, Rachel? Oh, there you go. All right, so we're going to bring you over here. Can you see him okay? Wow. I would have put you on the white mic. It's got white tape on it. That's how we know. There you go. Don't hit this. This next selection we haven't played in a number of years, and I challenged the band, and I said to them, it was I don't know, Thursday, and we had concert band. I said, okay guys, I'm giving you a new piece of music. Gave it to them at the end of rehearsal. I said, tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when you walk through this door, you better have this ready, because I'm going to grade you, I'm going to quiz you on this one tomorrow. And I said, I don't need you to practice it. I need you to listen to it. Real simple. Get it on YouTube, whatever, listen to it twice, and then we sight read it. I was pretty pleased we put it together in about 3 rehearsals. This is Caravan, as performed by the band Chicago. It's going to feature Mr. Paul Fortier on the vibraphone, and it's going to feature somebody else. You ready? Okay, you gotta come over here? Okay, and it's going to feature Christopher Harris on the trumpet and the entire band. This is Caravan. On the drum set, we also have Mr. Peter Hilliard, and on the guitar, Mr. Matthew Bryant. Just don't feel pain. Here we go. 1, 2. Before we perform our final selection, I'd like to thank everybody for being here tonight. At least it's air conditioned in here. It's kind of air conditioned on the stage. I just want to talk to you for just a minute while they rest their chops. A band like this, a band like that one there, to do music takes a lot of, it's not skill that I'm going to talk to you just real briefly about. It takes commitment, it takes attitude, it takes responsibility, it takes caring, honesty, responsibility, respect, and I think we call those values a community of caring. These students rehearse at 7 a.m. and I could count on one hand the number of times that we have started past 7 a.m. That is discipline. That is love for what they do. Now granted, we don't do it every day, and we rotate our schedule. But my expectation, the same expectation that Mrs. Netto has of her jazz band, you walk in prepared because we're going to rehearse. We don't practice. We do that at home. We walk in, we prepare, we play, we rehearse. These guys and girls have worked extremely hard to where they are today. These guys are the state champion. These guys are the next state champion. This was the year when I said this is my building year. I know Nick Turner's in the house, and when Nick was a freshman, he was part of the 2011? 12, thank you. 2012 National Berkeley Championship Band. Not many schools in Maine can say they are a national champion. This is the quality and the legacy of our program. And we owe it to you, we owe it to the students, we owe it to the city. A big round of thank you for supporting us for all these years, because it means a lot. These kids, some of them are going to go on and play in college, some of them won't, some of them will continue playing the rest of their lives. But they've worked really, really hard, and I'm very, very proud of them. Even though I come in and I rant and rave and rag on them, but if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing my job. These guys work hard. These guys work hard. And I'm so pleased to be part of the community, the school. And right now we're going to leave with one more song. I hope I haven't forgotten anything, but thank you everybody for coming. Guys, we need to clear the stage when we're done, put everything away. Oh, while I'm here, 7:30 tomorrow morning, meet me in the back parking lot. We unload the truck so I get the stuff in, okay? All right, this is Children of Sanchez. It's going to feature Peter Hilliard on drums, Christopher Harris on trumpet, Aaron Bollier on alto, Ben Bajorek on alto, Cam Billings on tenor, Robin Harris on bass guitar, and did I miss anybody? I think I got them all. And Mason Duplessis on trombone. All right. Gotta do it. This is Children of Sanchez.